Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Trove video. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually just going to be telling you guys what I usually farm in Trove. Basically, whenever I'm, playing Trove, I'm just going to be kind of telling you guys what I'm usually doing in this game most of the time. So let's go ahead and get into it. So obviously, when I first get on Trove, I do my daily star bar. Either if I see someone hosting ships, I'll join that. Or if not, I'll usually just like to go on the top side and just farm dungeons. But as for what I usually grind in Trove, I still do speed farming, obviously, but I've mostly been just doing D15 5 stars because I am trying to get those depth cores because I do sell those. And also, I am trying to go for a 1-star Mystic right now because I do currently have a full set of Mystic. None of it's leveled yet, but I am currently working towards that. And obviously, on Mondays, I do try to do depth delves. So if I see people hosting, I'll join off them and, just grind some souls and try to get some runic trunk boxes. Yeah, and stuff like that. I will say, as of recently, I have been swapping back and forth between Neon Ninja and the Boomeranger. Basically, whenever I want to do my speed farming stuff, like topside and stuff like that, I'll have everything on Neon Ninja. But obviously, when I want to do stuff like Delves or D15, I'm going to put everything on Boomeranger. That's what I've been doing recently. I don't do the Neon Ninja strat anymore for D15. It was just getting unbearable. Like, honestly, I don't recommend. Look, play the class you want to play, obviously. I had that mindset. I try to keep that mindset as best I could, but honestly, just Neon Ninja, it's not built for D15 at all. So, same with stuff like Shadowhunter and stuff like that. They're just not built for this area. So, obviously, I just still do say, do play the class you want, obviously, but that is kind of the problem with this area. It's like, before, it's like, oh, you get all, you can do all these cool dungeons, like topside and stuff, and now we just got this one 5-star dungeon to do. It does get pretty boring and repetitive, I will say, and it does kind of suck that you have to be restricted to just, like, strong classes, like high DPS classes, like, Solarian and Boomeranger, but, it's whatever. I mean, obviously, yeah, if you can stick it out, go for it, all power to you. If you're, say if you're a Neon Ninja main like me and you're able to stick it out in D15, that's cool, And, I was able to for a while, I was able to for a while, but it kind of just became unbearable, just especially since how much freaking knockback you have to deal with from the enemies. So, yeah. Or, well, I should have said 2 new 5-star dungeons because they did add a new one a couple months back. But, anyways, I will say, I do enjoy the Boomeranger, and I'm not, fully switching to it as my main. I'm kind of just going back and forth at the moment. I don't play a whole lot of characters in this game. I mostly just played the Neon Ninja for pretty much since I started this game. Well, I did main Tomb Raiser for like a while, like a couple months, like my first couple months into this game, but then I switched to Neon Ninja, and that was kind of just been my main, like ever since. I used it for pretty much everything. Like I was using it for pretty much everything, but it is mostly just a speed farming class. So that's kind of what I'm gonna mostly use it for now, and whenever I want to do, obviously if I want to do, the Delves or even Leviathans, I'm going to switch to the Boomeranger. So basically, yeah, I just take everything off Neon Ninja and just put it onto Boomer every time I want to grind D15 5 stars or something like that. Now, alright, we're getting towards the end of this video. I know this video wasn't really talking about much what I farm in this game. I just kind of like to ramble sometimes about, my thoughts and everything in this game and what I've been doing recently. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later.